Hi everyone, please have a seat and welcome here to Queen Mary. This is the opening conference for the Erlangen Hub for Mathematical Foundations of Intelligence. We'll say more about what that is in a second. This is funded by a very generous grant from the EPSRC. We have Naomi South here, who's going to be speaking momentarily. But I want to introduce you to the team of directors for this program. So we have Anthea here, Michael Bronstein, and myself, Giansiracusa. And hopefully you'll get to know all of us if you don't already. So I want to say something about what this hub is. So to start off with, the structure is it's 6 different UK institutions who have been brought together by this funding opportunity that EPSRC put out. The institutions are Aberdeen, Durham, Oxford, Imperial, Southampton, and Queen Mary. But we're more than that, just that. We are also a growing list of industry and public sector stakeholders and partners who are interested in talking to us, working with us, and co-creating some of the research themes that emerge from this. The core team on the grant was, I think, 36 people in addition to Michael as the PI. The main thing the grant is funding, in addition to lots of activities, is 12 postdocs who, I think 8 have been recruited so far, and there'll be 4 more coming along soon. So the people on this co-investigator team are all very impressive people. I'm kind of humbled and honored to be among them. I feel like I don't measure up. You can read the list of qualifications and highlights for some of them there. None of that applies to me. And the aim of all this is to take these people who are experts in all of these disparate areas, in topology, geometry, category theory, computer science and statistics, different areas of those subjects, and bring them together and get these people who wouldn't normally be talking to each other that much to start talking. We're going to catalyze these cross-conversations and turbocharge them by also injecting in the conversations with these external partners. Because we believe, and I believe EPSRC firmly believes and is committed to the idea that co-creation is really the way to ensure that fantastic research is happening. Fantastic research meaning exciting, intellectually stimulating, and important for the nation and the world. So I'm going to pass over to Michael now.
How do we move the slides?
Spacebar or arrow?
Yeah, so
sorry, that's the picture of all of us.
well, probably less than all of us, but that was from the meeting in Oxford 2 weeks ago. So where we had the first internal conference, and that's probably a subset of the team. So, first of all, the reason for the name, so why Erlangen, as you probably know, is a city in Germany. So what does it have to do with a purely UK-based hub? So actually today, I discovered that in German, Erlangen means also to gain, to yield, something like this. So it also has this kind of positive connotation of achievement. Of course, we can now claim that we thought of it all along, but it is named after the Erlangen program. As you probably know, in mathematics, that was a pivotal moment in the field of geometry. So you can think of it as second algebraization of geometry since the time of Descartes. So introducing very new or very unusual techniques in this field that have radically changed not only geometry, but I think culturally had a very big impact on mathematics and spilled also into other fields like physics and other things, right? So it was formalization of geometry through group theory, so the famous work proposed by Felix Klein. He was, I think, only 23 years old when he did it. And development of completely new fields that could be traced to this important and foundational idea. So we want to take inspiration from this program, and our main goals are to use, as Jeff mentioned, some powerful tools that exist in theoretical math and algorithmic fields, whether it's geometry, topology, category theory, probability, stochastic analysis, and so on. We want to understand how AI systems work, right? So we want to one of the tracks in our program is to analyze existing machine learning methods. and also to get some insights that will allow us to build the next generation of AI that hopefully will be better, but also safe, reliable, more explainable, and we better understand what we are doing. We also want, of course, being an investment for EPSRC, so it's important for us to position ourselves right in the UK as a result as a leader in the next generation of AI. We want to build not only the knowledge but also an ecosystem that will tap into the local pool of expertise, but also will connect the dots not only nationally but also with international collaborations. And what is important to break barriers between the fields, we want to engage with people that normally don't even sit in the same room. So, and this is, I think, often happens in different fields, even within the same field of mathematics. You often find people that maybe even secretly hate each other and don't go to the same conferences, don't drink coffee together, right? So we want to change it. And fortunately, in this case, nobody, hopefully, hates each other. We also want to contribute to the public discussion and contribute to policy on AI, so we have an entire track in this direction as well, and I think we will hear about this more tomorrow. And last but not least, so we also want to train the next generation of talent, and that's why we have PDRAs, we have postdocs that are part of this program, but also a lot of students in different PhD students and master students participating from the groups of the participants in this hub. So in terms of the science, right, so if you look at the way that AI systems work nowadays, right, so they start with the data, you apply some models, machine learning models, right, that involve some training, and then these are usually some ingredients or components in a bigger decision-making system. So we would like to address all of these four ingredients with formal mathematical tools, starting with the data itself, the machine learning models. We want to understand, formalize how they work, how the learning works as well, and then look at the broader picture, how these systems are deployed in real applications, and how we can make the decision-making systems better, more reliable, and more explainable. So I will pass to Anthea.
Yeah, so we're very excited to be here today. So this conference is our first sort of public launch, public event of our hub, and this is our first occasion we're going to bring together all of the co-Is as well as our industry partners. So we've got a fantastic program lined up over these next 3 days that we're really excited to have you here for. So we have an exciting agenda of talks from both academic and industry experts. So we have top UK and international researchers in the fields of mathematics, computer science, machine learning, and not just the established researchers, but also the emerging talent. So we also have some short talks by postdocs and PhD students ahead over the next 3 days. And essentially what we're going to be showing is the work that we've done so far, as well as the work that sort of unites all of us as researchers, that shows the cutting edge research that we're conducting at the intersection of pure mathematics and AI. So tonight, at the end of the day, we have a poster session, so you get to see some of the work that some of the researchers, including some of the PhD students, have been doing in the program. And then tomorrow, we have a very exciting dedicated industry day with an industry panel to engage across sectors. We will also be launching a project that we've been working on over the past year or so that presents an idea to sort of taxonomize existing, new, and emerging AI technologies. So that's to come tomorrow with a formal dinner as well. So hopefully you registered for that. We don't have accommodation for everybody here, unfortunately, but yeah, it'll be a nice day over the next, nice industry days tomorrow, but also very exciting over the next 3 days. So we're really looking forward to it and very happy to have you here with us.